Okay, it took way too long starting today, but we did it. I ended up not having a chance to stream yesterday. I ended up getting swamped doing a bunch of random stuff. No. Man, this thing runs so slow. So today, well, first, Yokozo minasan. That is my stream display for YouTube. I should turn that on. Let's see. I think I could game capture Godot, right? Can I not do that? I thought I was. Man, I really dislike the new display they have employed for OBS. I hadn't updated in a while, but I finally did, and it is time. 'Tis a time and a half. Okay, get all my stuff actually on. Let me just make sure my display is up on the YouTube side also. Okie dokie. I think we are mostly Daijobu. Mostly. I still have other things I need to do here. Main display I should not be seeing. Different audio tracks, we don't need that right now. Teeny gum, we don't need that. Not that one. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, is the display like not working correctly now or something? What's going on? It's like bugged or something? For some reason isn't displaying. Huh, maybe I shouldn't have updated. Looks like everything's not working on it for some reason. It was working yesterday, so I don't know what's wrong right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything pop up for this. What's going on? Huh. I was working with Digimon the other day. It's not working on that. It's not working on that. Oh great. Now I have to figure out why OBS isn't working today. Why is OBS not working today? This time. This time OBS decided not to work again. Go figure. Oh, that one at least displays. Didn't like change one of my outputs or something, did it? Those are correct. I really don't know what's going on with that lately. So weird. Well, I guess I can just capture a different window with a window capture, but I don't know why it's doing that. Like, this one works also, yeah. Everything works except the thing that's supposed to work. It's always nice. Why is that happening? Maybe put that over there. Could have sworn I had to capture this the other day. What are you doing? I really don't get it. Does this one work? Yeah, here. I'm just curious if this like not functioning at all or what. So I'm just gonna check really quick if it works with the game still. I mean, I had it work with Godot the other day, and it was fine, seemingly. So I don't know what the issue is now. Okay. Teenies play this fire game. Is Seems to be functioning. I'm just gonna click on this to make sure it's moving. Yeah, that works. Why is... that works, but the other thing doesn't? It's weird. How baffling. Well, we'll grab this, I guess. Teeny screen. It's like... oops. Sometimes forgot that. Using that does that to it. Ignore all the emails. Oh yeah, this should be 600. All of the emotes are on my number pad, so... I think I want that to be changed by like... one. That's fine. Okay, weirdness aside, we need to figure out what the heck we're doing. Okay, so we want to make a prototype first, ideally. Okay, so we should probably make a scene if it's anything like Unity. Pretty sure it still uses scenes. So, I guess 2DC. Should I, like, go in here and actually make something, though? I might not want to make the node right away, I guess. I haven't worked with the node things before. We'll just name this, gameplay. Name gameplay. Kind of want, right? 2D game object inherited by all 2D related items, has position, rotation, etc. I wonder if that helps define it better. Scene is valid or not it's valid. Okay. ignore that. Okay, so we have a core node. I mean, that's the core node, it's the parent. We want children. Can we, like, add child node? They just have, like, an empty, like a placeholder. I haven't used any of these yet at all, so this is all going to be new to me. So excuse my ignorance. We're gonna be learning on the fly. Always fun, right? Pathfind to a position while avoiding obstacles. Interesting. So I guess we'd probably use that for, like, enemies? Multiplayer spawner. Bone 2D, camera, particle collision, animated sprites. And can you just keep creating one of these and then swap it to these as you need to? I guess we'll do that for now, maybe. We'll say this is like a player. And we want, if this is going to be our main gameplay zone, I mean, I guess we keep adding more 2Ds. Name this, enemy spawner. We need, what do they have for UI? Canvas, independent rendering options, 2D scene. I mean, that seems correct. Canvas layer. We're going to have a lot of things to push when we're opening up the repo later. Timer. This is going to be a survivor-like. I want a timer in there. Would that be under UI? Well, I guess it would be UI elements, but also. Do they have a timer node? There's something that's called a countdown timer, so I'm going to assume that's it. Well, I guess that it's just a timer. I don't really have to rename it. The timer is a timer. Sneezing already. This is me reading and not doing much, and writing. Yeah, Slayer. Let me make sure I have my names right. I was trying to see if these node things are equivalent to objects, kind of, like in Unity. It seems like they mostly are, so I guess we probably want these to have no spaces between them. Would that mean I wouldn't want spaces for this? I'll just say UI gameplay for now. Okay, so let's see. So let's go here. Can't collide with anything, blah blah blah. Okay, let's not worry about that right now. Let's name player. So wait, would this be the equivalent of a prefab now if we're making a scene? Or no? Sprite. Shape. Shape. Not polygon, right? Yeah, just shape. Okay. Shape must be provided. Rectangle. I want a circular rectangle. Probably want it like the capsule, right? Capsule works better. There was a capsule. Hmm. Let's make a new folder under here. Okay, now I can... Do they just have like an add? Would it be resource? I don't know, that'd be resource. I think I still had a pixel character or something around here. What PNGs do I have? Maybe I should just do that instead. Sure. You know what? Whatever. As a placeholder, just use it. We can resize as needed. There's a placeholder for now. We'll figure it out later. Let's see. So we have placeholder player character. Essentially, we made a capsule. We've named it player. Instantiate child scene. Should I name this to something else then? If this one's called player. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds like a better idea. We'll go with that for now. Okay, so instantiate scene. Did I not give it collision though? I guess it doesn't matter right now. Oh, okay. That is interesting. Huh. This would technically be this far away, right? Movement on this is a little different. Okay, anyway. So, we have a player character, let's say. A basic little bubble. It's a block. Okay, let's see. So wait, how do you add scripts to it? You just like attach it to it? Oh, one right here. Inherent character body 2D. Is that what I want? Inherent. Yes. Probably. Let's go. We want this one. So. Character body, we have physics process. Sorry, doing a float. If not is on floor. It's gravity, handles jump. Move and slide. It looks like some of these scripts might have already been done, which would make sense, I suppose. They're used pretty often. Includes up, down, left, right, so you don't need to add anything else. So we wouldn't need jumping. I'll minimize this. It's gonna mess up the screen. Yes. Yes, it is. I was curious. Okay, let's see. Some of this I feel like can carry over though, but let's start from the ground up. We got player GD. They got their GED, their player. So we probably want the extends character body 2D. I think we want that no matter what there, because that's the one we're supposed to be working with. Export. Speed. Oops. Make sure I actually type things correctly. I want to make sure, even if I use certain guides to help me here, that I actually write the code out myself so it starts hitting in the memory, you know? Repetition and all that stuff. Great for memory, as usual. So we know for these ones we use funk, like unk, it's a bit funk. They always do this weird thing where they do that. Delta float void? Is that the one we want? We don't want it to be void though, right? Physics process. Delta. So does this have a thing where I can look at the inputs? Also, I have to sneeze. Just keep hitting me. Keep hitting me lately. Hmm. Okay, interesting. Move up, move down. I wonder if we should write them like this. Move left, move right. Actually, they don't show the input thing either. That's always so annoying. Now here, can I show multiple screens? So, what I'm looking at right now is this little doodle ball. So, I type in an input by giving it a name. We could name this also, I wonder if they have anything like that. I don't have like a mouse tracking, do they? We might not need that. Well, either way, that was the example. You find the input there, etc. So we have up, down, left, right for WASD. We made that in our project manager quick. Let me actually grab this really quick. Okay. So many things. So many things. If you want to do this, you can add arrow keys. You can add the arrow keys, same action. Yeah, I mean, we could do this, but for now, it doesn't matter. Or input, it's input vector, right? Maybe I should name that movement. Debating that. Vector 2, 0. me think. Vectors 2. Each axis is -1, 0, depending on what you press. Like, why'd my Digimon level up when I was sitting? Vectors just continue, holding direction the player wants to move, so name it something like. I think move direction would probably be best. How come it's not back up again? Why do you do this to me, game? Thing? Wait, why did it disappear? Okay, there we go. It's always something, isn't it? Always something. Seems to be. Oh. Okay, I see now. I see now. We subtract it from that to do that. I'm learning math. Don't worry about it. I'm learning basic math. Okay, so let's change this to move direction because I'm stupid and I need it to be something stupid. Okay, so move direction. So we want X and Y. Move direction X. We want it to be equal to our yes or no. Right? Input. Wait, what is this one called? Oh no, it's a period there. Get. Input get. Action. Strength of the action, I guess? And then we want the name. Wait, this one would be move right? Yeah. Just like, I know directions. I know at least one direction. That's not funny. So yeah, it'd be right, left, and then down, up for the other one. I would just write it the same way. Well, actually, I can make this easier on myself, right? Change that to a Y. Change this to down. Change this to up. So then it should know to move diagonally, etc. Is at least the idea. It's already being processed in delta, so how do we factor in the speed for that? Velocity. No direction. Do they have... Well, like, would we not... We wouldn't want to do it delta there, right? Because it started processing in delta. Okay, we call back to that one, and then we move and slide. Parse error. Oh wait. I mean, like, did I put a colon there? I put a colon there. I got that. Minus those. Why is it saying it's wrong? Input not declared. Oh wait, did I write any of them wrong? Move up, move down, move left, move right. Don't have like a space accidentally or something, do they? These are definitely exactly as written. This is gonna be something stupid, isn't it? Wait, did I type strength wrong? Oh wait, it was capital N. That's why it wasn't colored, man. That's what happens when you're just learning new syntax, right? Stare at this and just like, what's wrong? What is actually wrong? Okay, let me save that again. Okay. So, ideally, character can move. Ideally, the character can move. Ideally. It only took us like... I don't know how long it took me, but it felt like it took a while. Let's see, should I look over anything else? I guess I should in theory be able to do something. Is that not nested on the right thing? That might not be nested on the right thing. Well, what are you doing there, Weed? Let's see if I make things explode. Let's just check real quick. Where's the play button on this thing? I don't actually know how to launch the game on Godot. Oh, there's the play button. Okay. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Oh wait, I don't think you can actually look at it. I don't think you can actually look at it right now. Okay, so see, this is the video game. This is the video game. We're actually gaming now. See? Look at that. Look at that. We're actually gaming. And then it doesn't move. That'd be fun. No, it's doing it. Okay, good. My stream displays are a little bit behind, so I wasn't sure. Look at that. You can do everything. You can do everything you want and more. It's a little square. It's great. It's amazing. I'm using the I'm using Godot as icon as my placeholder right now. This is the sprite placeholder currently. How do I make this stop? Do I just do that here? Oh, okay. There we go. Let me make sure this still runs on the main scene. Running on the main scene. Blue box. Oh, okay. It does work on the gameplay scene. Just making sure. Slide, slide, slide. But you can be amazed and impressed that oh wait, it's not on the right thing again. You can be amazed and impressed that I can make a little block move. Not the hardest thing ever. It's not the hardest thing ever. It's like the easiest thing you can do in a game programming. The point is, we can do it. No, that takes a lot more work. I don't want to make background. Okay. So we're like cool beans over here. Like, we're awesome, we're amazing, we're beautiful. I'm going to save this script momentarily. As in right now. I'll name this, Okay, I want to update my documentation a little bit there. Now you're saying Bob the Builder? What? You okay over there? Are you like, alright? Turn down the music a little, cause like, what was that? What was that? Okay, so me writing a bunch of stuff. You got nachos? I want nachos. My teeth suck, but I want nachos. It's not really my teeth, it's just the one tooth. Unless the one tooth is ruining all the other teeth. In which case, that's a different problem. Just rip them out of my throat. Just rip them out of my throat. Why are your teeth in your throat? Don't ask. Okay, so let's make a little doodle bob. Let's make a little doodle bob. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make a little doodle bob. Gotta make a little teeny doodle bob. And I think you all know what I'm saying. Them not knowing what I'm saying at all. So we want to make an enemy. I think 2D character body would make the most sense since we're doing the same kind of thing. Can I like... No, I can't. It just goes in alphabetical order. Man, I always hate that. Maybe I should set these into folders, but I guess I'll worry about that later. Anyways, we have enemy. I want to make a child node. We want to make a child, just really quick. You're seeing it all here live. We're making children. Okay, so I want to add the character body. Oh wait, no. We already did the character body. The default, we want the 2D collision thing. Oops. Can I just like change it, or do I have to delete it? I'll just delete it, just in case. I don't trust myself. This one, that's the one we wanted. That's the one we wanted. We'll make this a capsule also. It's a little capsule. I always forget you have to use the middle mouse button to move this camera. It reminds me of, what the freak is that thingamabob called? What are you doing over there? And then Zemnis said, "There is no room in the... yeah. There is no room for you in this game project. Also ran." I tried. Thank you for the 20 cents. Thank you for giving me 2 dimes and throwing them at my face and going pick them up. Poor person. Thanks a lot for that. Because you're right, I will pick them up. I am poor. Okay, so 2D sprite. I wonder if I have something where I can change the color easily. I could just like turn it upside down again. There we go. Now it's evil. Now it's evil. Okay, we have our evil player character now. Our evil player character exists. So very evil. Okay, so let's see. I want to attach a script to this. New script. We're going to call the script what it's called. That's fine. Get rid of that gobbledygook. We don't need it. Stupid. And then we want to export speed. Do we want to really name it health though? I haven't declared health anywhere, right? Do we want health to be a well, for enemies I guess it can be an int and we could make it a float for the player, possibly. What's up with my teeth? I noticed you asked that. Didn't I tell you? I don't know if I told you. I told Richard. I just sometimes merge you two together in my mind now. Not really, I'm just kidding. But I got an expensive root canal, and of course my insurance wouldn't cover that. So I had to pay the root canal out of pocket, but then insurance wouldn't also cover a cap. So I just had to walk around with a hole in my tooth. And needless to say, after a certain period of time, the tooth is now split down the middle. So it is not connected in any way. It's just like two semicircles. So that's what happened. So I'm probably going to have to get it ripped out of my mouth, is what I assume. I don't really want to do that either. Just so annoying. I mean, the voice actor for Xemnas is like the Soul Calibur announcer, if you mean that. That's what he's pretty well known for. And yes, what I'm listening to right now is Jazz FF. Well, actually, was it? I think that's the song, right? No, wait, this one specifically that's playing right now is Ocarina of Time. But it's fine. It's fine. Very soft. But yes, it is very evil. They're an evil bad person. A very evil bad person. So we're assigning health to it as a variable. We're making an int, an integer, that means, instead of a float. A float can have decimal points, an integer is a whole number. Just to clarify. Just to clarify. So anyway, we're gonna save that. Boom. It's saved. We saved it. We saved it. Dead. Okay, let's see. So we got evil, super evil enemy, super evil, scary, upside down enemy. So we want to instantiate that enemy, like we have. Instantiate it over here. So boom, look at that. There's an evil enemy right here. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do to this evil enemy? And trumpet somewhere near the player so you can see it. Any invisible enemy in the world. Ugh. If I make it, I don't know. What do you think I should do for the first like attack? Should I do a projectile, an area, like an area of effect, like it's their stank aura, or should I do like a swingy, like it slices stuff? You got shooty, you got swing, you got stink. I feel like I should probably do shooty, just proof of concept. Really need to add new images in here. Do I still have your milk emote? This is important. How do I add assets into here? I don't know how to add images into this. I don't know if that's just a resource. Oh, there you go. Image. Well, we'll just keep it in this. I'll name it Shady Milk. Sure, it's fine. How do I like upload what it looks like? I don't know how to add images properly. Wait, I didn't instantiate that, right? Yeah, I did. Bottom left. Use the file system. No, it looks like it's just not letting me drag into it. Why is it so hard to get milk in here? I just want to put milk right here. Why is it so hard to get your shady milk in here? Let me see if I can do this instead. I will go to my root directory. I'm just gonna plop the image inside of here instead. Get owned. Okay, there we go. Now we have chewy milk. That's gonna be our projectile. Chewy milk. Okay, so we got chewy milk as the projectile. Let's see. Here, I'll just add this as another PNG we can use. Okay, please Teeny Fox for the hero, and the evil icon will be Godot upside down, because that's evil. I'll just dump this into player sprite. I guess I'll just make a folder named weapons, and we'll put chewy milk and weapons. I'll just name them basic 1, weapon 1, and chewy milk will be in weapon 1. Okay. So boom. We got this here. Let me just check this again really quick. Okay. We can now move Wolfox into the upside down Godot, which is an evil entity that we have to stop. So now we want a projectile. We're gonna make a new scene again. I wonder if we can do this more effectively. I guess I could just make folders for them later, though. We want a projectile, so... Projectile. Projectile vomiting. Right here, right now. Just for you. Area TV. Okay. So, projectile. We want a child node. 2D sprite again. Pretty straightforward. And then guess what? Collision shape again. We'll make the shape a circle. We'll make the sprite chunky milk. Which maybe should be smaller. I don't think it should be too giant. It doesn't look like the fox is very big. Man, that's really not want me to. Here, you can go away for a second. I have no idea what the actual sizing of this stuff is right now, but for example, make a little carton of chunky milk. And we'll shrink the radius of the circle. Boom. Little teeny projectile. Little teeny tiny projectile. So we might need to do a few things for this. We know we want the projectile to move and automatically aim at the nearest enemy. I wonder if this has like tags. Well, yeah, I suppose this would technically be a tag, right? Like, where's my script? Like, if they're in the enemy slot, I suppose it would count. If we're saying if they have the enemy script on them, or if we're just saying if they have the enemy scene attached to them. I guess there's a few ways to think about that. Anyway. Let's see. So, mid scene. Let's make a script. Projectile. New script. Okay, so my music just stopped, or am I going deaf? No, it just stopped. I was wondering why it's so quiet all of a sudden. And there's like dead air for the last like 20 seconds of that one song for some reason. So we want the extends area. Our speed. Do we want that fast? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Vector 2. Wait. Yeah, we don't need those. And let's destroy that. Pretend that's not there. I want some funk in here. We got the funk. Funka funk. And I want... Physics, delta... Direction times speed times delta and we want more funk. No? Alright. On body. Oops. Make sure I actually write these right. Entered. So if body is in group oops. Wait, didn't I still spell that wrong? No. Like, I'm not that dumb, am I? I'm only a little dumb. I'm not that dumb. We could do 1. The thing has 3 health by default, so that'll be a good way to decide, well, to see if things are working. Make sure your enemy root node is added to the group. Is there a location to add things to groups in this? Okay, select that. See section called groups, press add, enemies, blah blah blah. Okay. So we got that added in. So let's save that for now. In the player section, add a timer node. Oh wait, this is enemy. This is enemy. Okay, so we have a timer in there. Wait, it's false. We don't want it on, right? I don't know. Okay. Attack timer. Excuse me. Okay, so when it runs out of time, that's what we're doing. On the shoot projectile. Okay, so that'll happen on that, so we don't actually... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oops. Instantiate. Leave that empty. Turn me on to projectile. Position. Position. Direction. No. Right. And get tree. Current scene. Add. Child. Projectile. Save that. Okay, so ideally, they should now be able to shoot automatically. So let us see. Let us leaf. Right now, it does not appear to be shooting anything. That could be a problem. Not shooting any. Not seeing anything shoot out. I may have made it way too small. I'll make it very big, real quick. Might have been that. That might be a problem. Still seeing no chewy milk. Shoot. Okay, let's see. Don't want shot. Let me get 1 second. Attack timer. I have it all written correctly, right? Attack timer. Shoot projectile. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Right now it seems the timer is not going off. Interesting. Why is the timer not going off? Did I write something wrong? Hmm. Let me make sure if my stuff here is even right at all. Can I do that? Oh yeah. Wait, what is the thing you need after true? Actually, I guess I should do... Oh no, I forget what he wrote off the if statements for the... Wait, didn't I put enough statement on here already? Yeah, it is the colon. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I had the game still playing. Oh yeah, I still keep doing the thing. Okay. So I mean, it is detecting me moving. So when I move to the right, it's telling me that I'm moving to the right. How do you write else in this? What is it? Can I do that? Is that right? Okay, it's doing it for literally everything else. So I'd have to do that. Instead, if I wanted it to be like that. Then moving right, moving left, moving right, moving left. And it shows that now on the debugger, the debugger log right there. The output. We're just making sure. So why is it not detecting the timer? Why is it not detecting the timer? It definitely has a script connected to it. 4 times. I labeled it correctly. Or did I label it correctly? No, it doesn't have a space. Oh, do I not? Oh, okay. For some reason it changed how the name was? Okay, that makes more sense. This makes much more sense. Okay. Well. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're shooting chunky milk. We did it. We finally did it. Chunky milk is finally being fired. Also, that became really small, huh? I mean, I should resize that again. At least that big's probably fine. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough for government work. Okay, let's run that back. Yeah, you can at least see the little projectile now. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing okay. We're vibing. We're thriving. Maybe not thriving, but we're doing something. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is probably all going to be on the player script again, I suppose. We need to figure out where the enemy is, and they do have groups, so we can use groups. So we want to get nearest enemy. Boom. So we have enemies. Get tree. Nodes in group. And we want the enemies group. Okay, and then we want nearest. Our little friend all here. Vart. Yeah, we want to Vart them. I'll say nearest distance for myself. Okay, we have variables. E is an enemy. There's several E's in enemies. Not that kind. I'm going to label these fully just so I know what they are. If I look at this later and I'm stupid. If distance is less than okay. Function turn nearest. So now we have to get near us. So we want to go back up to shoot projectile. Come on over here. We mosey on over. We're all moseying. So we have our direction thing right here. Our temp. So we want to just eat us, delete us. All that noise. Hang on. Targets. Get nearest enemy. And we want if projectile direction equals target position minus position. Make sure I'm actually writing this correctly. Normalize it. Else. Oh. I was like, what do you mean? I didn't do anything wrong there, it was perfect. It's like, no, it wasn't. You made a mistake, you did it. You got him. We got him. Okay, let's see. Well, that was like an extra code in there. So let's test that. It crashed. Did I not put an underscore on that? Yes I did. Okay, awesome. Let me show this again. I have to keep recapturing it, sadly, whenever I do this. But yeah, look. Now when I'm moving the teeny fox, it keeps shooting the chunky milk at the thing, regardless of the position. Keeps shooting the little bullets. So ideally, we'll have to make a targeting thing where the enemy takes damage, and then it like blows up or whatever. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Progress. All progress is progress. Okay. Okay, yeah. Make sure your projectiles detects collisions with the enemy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, projectile map. Did I not save recently? I did save, right? I'm gonna click save on all of them because I don't know if I just resave it, unsave it, resave it again, and then resave it twice. Okay, so let's see, we want the projectile. We want area 2D. No. Wait, what did I just do? What just happened? Bodies and group enemies. Okay, that's all correct. Okay, so now we want to go to enemy. We need a way to figure out if their health is going down. Okay, so let's see. They start with that, they get hit. I mean, let's test it really quick. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The enemy can now die. The enemy can now die. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We got a video game. We have a video game going now. The enemy can now die. That couldn't really be shown. I wonder if I could do this fast enough to... Well, I could make the wait timer very long, I guess. I'll make it 2 seconds instead. Okay, so as you see, we shot it a few times, and then it disappears. So we can now shoot at the enemy, we can kill the enemy, everything's great, everything's amazing, it's wonderful. Let's get out of that. So we can kill the enemy, we can wine and dine the enemy, we can do everything with the enemy. The only thing we can't do for the enemy is make it feel better. Sad. So, let's think. We have a basic player. Our player can move. We can shoot a projectile automatically, and it goes right to the enemy. We have an enemy. The enemy can lose health, and after the enemy takes damage, it'll disappear after their health pool is exhausted. That's a pretty good checklist. Checklist. That's pretty good so far. Okay, let's see. Let's add the player to the player group. Global. Okay, so the player is a player. Oh. Make sure it's actually checked on the thing we wanted checked on. Okay, the player is a player. And now we want to go over here. Declare a variable. Is that what I should do? Or just finding the player thing called node CD. I don't know. Well, we'll find out. Well, I guess I don't know what it's saying now. It's holding a... Okay. Oh, okay, we're declaring it here. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I was like, why are you declaring it there, though? Why are you doing that? First node. In group. That's very long-winded. Wouldn't I not want to call it that though? Because I want to search for any player. Because there's only ideally going to be, it's only going to be one player. Oh. I didn't write funk. Reading, reading, reading. Wait, I'm writing the wrong thing. If player. Player position minus position. And then we normalize. Velocity equals direction times speed. And then slide. Oh. I'm just dumb. It's fine, we're all Daijobu now. And movement towards the player. Player root is the one that has it on. That one doesn't seem to, though. Huh, why is it like that? Okay, well it is working now. Okay. As you can see, kinda works. Man, I wish it was easier to capture this. It's actually kind of annoying. And then when I am not capturing it, it makes two screens of it. Why does it always have to be so frustrating? Okay, the enemy moves towards us. Add a new node. Rename it enemy spawner. Okay, we did already make an enemy spawner node. We have that. Add a timer to it. Spawn time. Okay. Wait, 2. Auto start on. One shot is off. Why does it say one shot off when it's like off automatically? Okay, so we have that. We have that. Attach the spawner. Okay, so I have to go over here. Make a new script. Okay. Enemy spawner. Five enemies at start, no enemies every 2 seconds. Enemy spawns in a circle around the player. Enemies spawn off screen. Enemies immediately start moving toward the player. Alright, well, let's get to it. Exports. Reading this still. Packed scene. What do you mean packed scene? Play spawn radius. That makes sense. For I in range 5. Spawn enemy. spawn time. Guessing the name will be like that. That might be wrong though. And then the spawn enemy itself. Oops. Did I not put my colon there? Also, I swear I keep doing this. Darn backspace key keeps blowing off my computer. Well, keyboard. Okay, so variable enemy. Instantiate. I might need to change that. I need to change that to enemy, right? Don't worry about it right now. Placeholders. Angle equals random def times TAU. You know what that means? More math. Cosine, tangent, angle. You ready for intense math? Are we gonna add a sin in there? That's what we had to do. What we had to do to defeat sin. And then we get to times by spawn radius. There you go, enemy Precisionie. Get parents. Better find these kids' parents. Player. Oops. Dang it. We'll get there. Okay, maybe we won't get there. I'll do it eventually. No, I'll do it eventually. I can only spell position so many times that I'll get it right eventually. And one of these lifetimes, I'm bound to get it correct. Oh. Swear. I swear to cow. Let me see. Oh, okay, so you can do that in this. That's nice. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that should work fine. Okay, so ideally it all works now. I have several errors going on. Okay, runs before the scene trees. Okay. So we want to do the right. Deferred. And child. Enemy. Let's see what we got with that. Okay. There we go. You can't see it right now, but I can. It's great. I am indeed killing the enemies. Slowly going off screen. They should still spawn, but like on a timer, right? That spawns the initial set, but I don't think it was spawning the rest of them. It does spawn the initial one though, so I think we're just not getting the right call. Because we want them to keep spawning in. Okay, now we're doing better. Now we're doing better. Now I'm being overrun by upside down Godot faces. Okay. We're not shooting fast enough. Oh no. They're colliding into me, I'm getting overrun. Okay. That's kind of funny. Let me just restart that and show it again. Show it for real, rather. So, as you can see, we're still shooting our milk. The enemy is spawning in. We got rid of some. We can delete them, but then they start overwhelming us. You realize you can't move. There's too many of them, then they all collide into you. And you put one on your head. Oh no. I got it. I escaped. I escaped death. So yeah, that's the basic function is working correctly. And yes, I'm still at it. Did you write that just now? I was very excited because my old doodle bop was doodle bopping. You went to get your cats. One is baked. Right. Yeah, so isn't that neat? Now I have like an essentially functional baby game. A functional baby game. Your chunky milk shoots out of the fox, and the fox's chunky milk destroys the stuff. I'm using your chunky milk emote as a projectile because I had it saved and I needed a PNG. So that's exciting. Okay. So what do I do now? You've been talking about emotes before. Can you work on my commission? It's great if you want to make little doodle bops, but you could do Claire's character sheet that you told me about. You could work on Claire. You can make a Claire emote. You can make a Claire staring emote. Claire stare. Usually I just use a Rimuru one for the Claire stare. But I could have an actual Claire stare emote. Huh? Hmm? Just have Claire stare at you with their autistic eyes. I mean artistic eyes. For this game, specifically, plan is having, the associate referred to as H work on the art. Is my player hitbox really that teeny? I guess it is that teeny. I want it to be pretty centered. Don't need the whole thing to be a hitbox, but that'd be fine. How's your enemy looking? I can probably change this to a square instead. Well, that doesn't really matter. I just do it like that. Boom. And then you can look at the chewy milk. Chewy milk is still okay. It's good, it's there, it's chewy, it's milk. Great, it's awesome, it's amazing. Let's see. How do I make our actual, like, area field of vision larger? I don't know how to do that in this edimender. Let me check something really quick. Okay. So you can tell the hitbox. Well, I can tell the hitboxes are bigger now. You can't see anything right now, but I made the hitboxes bigger. I have accidentally made my character go off screen. Let's see. Well, that doesn't matter. Where is our, like, aspect ratios and stuff? Render, texture, display. Wait, do we have a camera mode? Okay. That puts the camera there. We need to change what it's seeing. Oh, that's... That's transforming it. That's the offset. How do I make the camera actually capture the whole screen? Yeah, that's the offset also. We're trying to fire the chunky milk as much as possible. They're boxing us in. Being attacked. Actually, now that we have an enemy spawner, I could make the attack time faster. Ooh, yeah, that runs a lot smoother. Gonna need to adjust hitboxes, probably. Probably should let enemies pass through each other also. So, project settings, display, window. Oops. Maybe. Oops. I like not full screen that. That's neat. You can make it speed up if you want to. Okay, this definitely seems like the area is bigger. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that a lot better. Okay, let me show this. Really is a pain that you have to do this every time. Anyway, see. Now we have enemies spawning in. Camera's a bit more zoomed out, so it's not so up close and personal. Chunky Milk is shooting a little faster, so we're getting rid of these guys before they overcrowd us. So it's working pretty okay. They spawn off screen pretty much. It's positional, but depending on where you are, so we could make them spawn in closer probably. Looks like for the most part they spawn off screen. Oh, that guy didn't spawn off screen. Might have to try and fix that later, but we'll figure it out. Either way, we have a basic garlic-like. Very, very basic one. And yeah, hey Sokolov. I don't know when you, oh wait, no. Did you just write that right now? But yes, the game has milk in it. Chunky milk. I mean, I'm not planning on having that be like the real thing, but we're using placeholders right now. Stretch mode, viewports. Where's the stretch mode? Viewports. Aspect. Keep. I might have to work on it a little more, but it seems like the camera angle's pretty decent. do wish it would show this easier, but... So for right now, I go like this. Can go a little bit off screen if we wanted to. Later we want to be able to make the screen move as we're going, or at least give the illusion of movement of some type. I guess it'll depend. I mean, ideally we just replicate the same tile set over and over again and just say that you're moving that way in like a big box. Big ol' box. I guess you could probably auto-generate that too. You could randomly generate it if you... Well, that might be more annoying though. Either way, that seems to be working for right now. So I'm happy about that. I'll pop that away now. And do another save of that. And we are in our 3-hour mark. So for anyone who popped in, hope y'all enjoyed. I didn't think I would get this much work done today. It was actually kind of nice. I was just like, I'll work on this a little bit casually. It's Casual Friday, do it casually. And hey, what do you know? We actually got some decent stuff going on here. Let me think. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll stream or not. That's a debate. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Not sure. I might work on this a little more, but for now, I think I'll be content with what we've done so far, and we'll push this in our anchor point. Make a player. Made an enemy. Enemy tracks player. Enemy. Health is 0. Let's see. Enemy spawned. Also zoom the camera out a bit. And sync. I'm gonna try and make sure I take some pretty intensive notes when I'm doing all of these pushes, just so I know literally everything that I've changed. Just to make sure I don't forget, or so I know what I already worked on, etc. Okay, so I think I did I think I did change the player script a bit already. Oh yeah, I changed that one quite a bit. So I'm going to add everything into my notes now. I'll have this all for the future. For the future. For the future. Get out into the future. I don't know, I keep saying it. Okay, so we want the enemy spawner also. There's like some features that are pretty basic for sure, and there's some that's a little more in-depth. But so far, Godot is proving to be not too bad to script on, which I appreciate. It's nice when I actually somewhat know what I'm doing. Okay, let's see all of the scripts that we made. Let's see, make a... Well, actually I can add the notes that I just made here to this. I'll worry about that later. Trying to unwind for this. Going like, there's my outro, and I'm just like, I forgot to do all this stuff. I should do all this stuff right now. Okay, so more or less everything's done for now. We'll pick this up again tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It depends. You know, I need to change how the resolution functions for that. Make it 3D for no reason. Why does it automatically go to that resolution? I was hoping that the screens here would go to like visible for your project screen. Instead, it's kind of wonky. Yeah, well, I think I like this. I just wanted to show it one more time. Okay, so this is what we've completed. We made Teeny Fox shoot Chunky Milk. We can kill the enemies that spawn. The enemies do spawn in general. We can move the player character around, and the player character has the projectile shooting from their body at the other people. Now, ideally, we would have to change this a bit for, like, animations and stuff later. But, for now, proof of concept. This is working pretty okay. And I think we made some good progress. If I do work on this tomorrow, which I may, I'm not sure what I'll tackle next, but I'll probably try and make like a basic health system for the player, and maybe a basic level system, and maybe a different weapon. Maybe make like an area of effects weapon or something like that. I don't know if I would do like a fusion weapon also. I could try and make... No, I'll probably save that for later. We'll probably want to start thinking about like player stats and make like floats for them, or figure out how we want to run those. I mean, we could make the player stats like floats and then turn them into integers by rounding them, or just don't show the floats decimals and just show the nearest rounded number to the players, so they don't have to worry about the decimals that are actually happening. But then we could still use percentages for increases, even if it seems like minor ones. Like if it was a 1% increase, you'd still notice the difference, but it's not displayed in decimal value. That might be something to do. Might be weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go for now. So until next time, catch you later. Johnny.